Hey guys. Okay, this video is about my experience with electrolysis. I actually went for the first time yesterday and for my first appointment, and it wasn't that bad. I was afraid because of some of the stuff I had read online. I had done a lot of research, of course. I always do my research, and it really wasn't that bad. A few hurt because I have been shaving my face. Normally I pluck hairs like continuously throughout the week, and I have been shaving, which is really hard on me. Being a woman, having to shave your face is not fun, but I'm prone to ingrown hairs and folliculitis too. Folliculitis is where your pores, you become inflamed, the hair follicles, and you get bumps and stuff like that really easily. So that's what I've been experiencing, a few bumps under here. Not on the rest of my face has been fine so far, but under here, because I did a really close shave and I have been going in different directions, which probably wasn't a good idea, but I wanted to make sure the hair was in the anagen phase when I went for my appointment. And the anagen phase of your hair growth cycle is when the hair is actively growing. The hair, needs to be in the anagen phase for you to get the best results from electrolysis. So this is going to be a long process. I've already been forewarned that this probably will take a year, up to a year, for me to get permanent hair removal. And honestly, this is really hard for me to share, but I'm gonna go ahead and share with you guys because I don't like to hide anything. I have a full beard. Like when my hair grows in, it grows in, and I'm just now realizing this because I have been plucking for so many years. I did not realize this because every time a hair would pop up, I pluck them out. For electrolysis to be effective, you cannot pluck the hair, you cannot tweeze the hair, you cannot wax the hair, you cannot pull the hair out from the root by any means. Your only options are shaving, bleaching the hair, or actually cutting the hair with scissors. Those are your only options. And I chose to, I tried the cut with scissors method, but I had like way too much stubble all over my face, so I'm just shaving. But you have to let the hair grow in enough before your appointment so that she can actually pluck the hair. So the hair has to be actually coming from out of the skin somewhat. So it's just a rocky road because there's really not too many options to disguise the hair. Thus, as I mentioned in a previous video, that's why I'm wearing my hair out, to cover as much as I can. Of course I won't be able to cover this, so I'm trying not to actually look up with my chin, because I don't want anybody to see that. But there's where this hat comes in, this cool hat that I found today, because I figured this will help keep my hair down, because when you walk, the wind blows and your hair blows back, and then I don't want people looking at my face, and if I'm out and it's windy, I don't want people looking at my face when the hair blows back. Another thing with electrolysis, I may have to do a part 2 to this video because there's just so much to this. Like, I'm not wearing any foundation today. Normally I do not leave the house without foundation, and I usually use a mineral powder foundation. I don't always wear liquid or liquid or cream foundations. I'm not really too crazy about those, but I rarely, if ever, leave the house without foundation. I do have on like eyeshadow and eyeliner and mascara. I have on lip gloss as well, but I'm not wearing any face makeup, any foundation. So I do have a little concealer under my eyes, a little bit right here, but yeah, I don't have any face makeup on, and that's rare for me. That's something rare, I have been trying to get my skin in condition, in pretty good condition, to prepare myself for this, because I was aware that I wouldn't be able to wear makeup. My face is swollen on this side. I don't know if you can tell, because where I got the electrolysis, she was able to cover a very small area, and she got some of the ingrowns and inflamed areas down here. But it took an hour just to get about that much done. She wasn't able to cover a whole lot of area. So it's going to be a long, slow process. It should take maybe 3 months from what I've read for me to notice an improvement, because right now it's just slow and go. Like I said, one side of my face is swollen, so it makes it look like my face is lopsided or something. And I already feel like my face is not really symmetrical, but now it's like, my face is like lopsided. It's swollen right here. So on top of everything else, I have a lopsided face, and it's a lot. But the electrolysis process itself is not that hard. It's not that bad for me. I took a few ibuprofen before I went. I took a couple that morning. Then I took a couple more right before I went in for the electrolysis. and it wasn't bad. You know, I held on. You hold on to an electrode, you know, and she had to put more aloe vera gel on my hand because my hands were dry. And you have to keep yourself hydrated. You want to drink lots and lots of water in between your appointments to make sure you're hydrated, because if you're not properly hydrated, then it won't work properly. And I'll go into, she used the blend method on me, which I'll go into in another video. I'm sure I'm not going to have time to go into all the details about what that is. But blend involves galvanic and thermolysis, electrolysis. Basically, you're using heat, a high heat, and you're also making a chemical reaction occur within the hair follicle. So you're, you know, damaging or killing the hair follicle with heat and a chemical reaction that produces lye. And it's neat how it all works and ties together, because you're actually compounding your skin, and hair follicle actually can form lye, which is what they use in relaxers. If you know anything about relaxing hair, it's neat to know and find out about all of this, because I didn't know that. But yeah, so you know, a few hurt, just like if just a few on this side hurt, but just a few, like, I don't know, less than 5. But other than that, you know, they didn't hurt. And there's, like I said, there's a whole lot of hair on my face. It's disgusting. I was very appalled because I took pictures before, and I didn't even realize it was that bad. Like I said, when you pluck your hair, which I found this out later, if you pull your hair out by the root, you run the risk of stimulating more hair. And that's what I had been doing over the years. By plucking the hairs that were there, they just began to multiply because other follicles were stimulated. And not only that, the hair that you've plucked grows back thicker and stronger, because basically blood rushes to heal where you have pulled the hair out. That's trauma to the skin, so the blood rushes in to heal that, and the blood has hormones in it. And if you have too many androgen or testosterone, those type of hormones in your blood already, then you're creating that. That's why they call it male pattern hair growth. And that's what I have been doing all these years. And now I'm tired of, you know, I'm tired of plucking. I'm tired of using Vanica, which I'll go into and tell you more about that, which Vanica does work. I will attest to that in a heartbeat. You know, Vanica, for me, it works. It slows that hair down. It gives you a much better appearance, because I've taken before and after pictures with the Vanica. I've tracked, you know, my experience with that. I've documented it, so I have the proof that it works. I may share that with you another day, but I'm just tired of going in, paying dermatologist visit, you know, paying for Vanica every month, and I'm tired of the hair actually coming back. I want it to be gone. You know, this is, you know, I feel like I'm a fairly, you know, attractive person, and I don't feel like I should have to deal with this. You know, no woman should have to go through this. So, you know, the electrolysis is nice. My next appointment is scheduled for May 7th. But I told her to call me. I left a message today and told her to call me if somebody cancels for some reason and anything else becomes available, because I want to go in as frequently as possible to get this over with. You know, the appointments, for 1 hour, I spend $50. So it's $50 an hour, or she charges like $1 a minute with a 20-minute minimum. But I'm going in for the full hour, because it's going to take a lot of full hour sessions for me to even get any progress or see any progress. But, you know, wish me luck. Pray for me, because this is a rough road. This in-between stage, having to grow this hair out and walk around with a hairy face, is really hard. Now, I'm a hairy person anyway, but, you know, I tend to be able to hide it pretty good. But for, you know, I won't even show you the pictures I took, because I'm just too embarrassed to show actually from the side of all that hair. Is just awful. And under here, this is worse. You know, I'm going to have her just work on this area first, all of this, and then I'm going to have her work her way up. That's how we're going to do this, because I have to get this gone. All this right here, all up under here, I have to get that gone. But, you know, it's going to be a long process, but I'll go to get, you know, I'll record another video to tell you more about how electrolysis actually works and what the process involves another day. But I'm on my lunch break. You know, I just wanted to do a video to give you guys, you know, just let you guys in on my experience. So electrolysis is not that bad though. But thank you for watching, you guys, and please feel free to rate, comment, and subscribe. Have a great day.